Morning by Julie Sharp, Part 6.
It's going to be dawn soon. There's a strange lightening in the black. Soon it'll be grey. The others are up. I know that Susanna and Mary will come with me. We've said it, although we've not spoken it. They have their gifts. I have the myrrh. I'm clothed. The night was restless. My thoughts won't be still, but I slept a little at the start. Susanna came in and sat with me. I can stand her best because she doesn't speak to me, or at least she doesn't expect me to speak. I know the others are desperate for me to say something. I know it's hard for them. I know it's awful to look at grief and not be able to touch it. I should try to think of them. They grieve too. They love too. And yet, they're not me. Their grief is not mine. Susanna just let me be. She didn't touch me. She didn't ask if I minded her being there. She sat in the corner of the room and she closed her eyes. I knew she was praying. I wondered what she could find to say. I haven't found words to say. All through yesterday it was as if giant words, cries larger than my whole body wanted to speak to you. But I simply couldn't. Is there a language for thought that lies too deep for words? Is it possible to cry out only? To just cry out? Prayer is so many things. I shouldn't say this, but today I felt it was like sickness. Like the unbearable feeling until you are sick. As if there's something inside of you that you can't bear. You have to let go of it, and when you do, there is release. I want release. I want all that's in me out. So I'm here again, and here's my heart, and it's breaking. And again, you're not answering. And what is there to say after all? All this pain comes from all that love, comes from all he was when he was alive. And I wouldn't swap one moment of that, not one, even though this pain is the price. I don't know how the bargain you made with him was supposed to work, but I know he came with that name, Jesus, Yeshua, Savior. I saw him save many. I saw him bring sight to those who couldn't see. Once a man crying out at the side of the road for mercy. Once a man by a pool. There were so many transformations. A deaf man returned to the world of sound, his face full of joy when he heard his first bird, his first wave of the sea, and his child call his name for the first time. Broken bodies were mended. Lame men walked. Lepers were cleansed. What was crooked was made straight. 2 boys shaken by a possessing force were made still and whole and calm. And there was wine at the wedding feast, so the bridegroom was not shamed. And there was such joy. And there was more. There were lives brought back from death's darkness. I know there were. I know he did these things. I know it. So how can the darkness of death have defeated him? How can he be broken? How can he not be whole and alive and joyful when he brought that life to so many? Somewhere I feel it. There's an answer in the secret of pain, but I can't quite touch it. It evades me.